Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Hector Hernandez, and I am a local realtor here in San Antonio with eXp Realty. I bring to you this short video to kind of explain the process of what it is when you want to buy a new home. The market is hot. Everybody's trying to become a homeowner and get that American dream. So I'm here to show you guys how to do it. I have 12 simple process and steps that I'm going to go over, explain a little bit, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments and we'll go from there. All right, guys, let's get into it. So you want to buy a house, huh? What do you want to do first? How do you do that? The first thing you got to do, guys, is where your credit score at? Let's check on your credit score. Let's see if you can qualify to buy a house. Let's see if your credit score is any good to buy a house. So the first thing we got to do is we got to check our credit score, and if it's not good, we have to build it up, guys. Let's put that credit score up. The higher credit score, we can even come in with some no down payments and lower our costs, guys. I'm not saying you can't get a house with bad interest, bad credit scores, but your interest rates are going to be a lot higher, guys. So step number one is get your credit score in check. Step number two, guys, let's start saving the money. Let's start putting money away. Whenever you buy a house, you have to cover up some closing costs. You got some costs coming into the house, some moving costs, some down payment costs, whatever it may be, guys. So step number two is start saving some money, guys. So first, when you buy a house, first thing you do is check your credit score. The next, save some money, guys. After you've done that, guys, and after you know you got money in the bank, the next thing you got to figure out is how much can you afford? What kind of house can you afford? Is it $1 million? Is it $300,000? Based on your income and based on what you do, what can you afford? And be honest with yourself, guys. We all want the dream house. We all want that penthouse, but we all can't afford it, guys. So let's go ahead and be honest with what we can afford. Number four is very important, guys. Go ahead and make a list of your non-negotiables. What I mean by that is that what are the things that your new house has to have? The must-haves of your new property, right? Whether it be the land, whether it be 4 bedrooms or 5 bedrooms, whatever it is, go ahead and make that non-negotiable, guys. That way, whenever you're looking for something, you can automatically cross it out if it doesn't meet your expectation, guys. Number 5, guys, is go find a lender. There's many lenders out there. You got big lenders from Wells Fargo and Chase and Bank of America. You got those mortgage lenders, and you got independent lenders. So community unions or credit unions, are also very good to get your loan, especially for land. So go find a lender, guys. If you don't have good credit, if you're new, I would recommend starting with a credit union, starting somebody local, somebody in the community, before going to these big brand banks, guys. Those guys are great, but they're in there for the profit, for like everybody else, guys. So they're not really looking out for your best interest. Community banks are funded by the government, so they're looking out for you, guys. The next thing you gotta do, guys, is once you find the lender, you gotta get pre-approved. Right? He's gonna ask you for a bunch of paperwork and a bunch of documentation, and once you submit that and all your W-2s and all your tax returns, your pay stubs and everything else, guys, and your bank statements, he's gonna pre-approve you for a loan amount. And say, okay, you've been pre-approved for a certain amount. Once you get that going, guys, then that's when we start working together, guys. That's where I come in. I'm like, hey, good, you already show that you know what you're doing, that you're serious about getting it done, so let's help you. And the first thing we do is we find out we ask you for that list of the non-negotiables, what are your non-negotiables, and then we start looking for homes, guys. We start finding different homes that meet that list. We pass it to you, and if you like it, then what we do is we go out there and we look at them. We take a look at them, we walk them, we inspect them. Hey, and if you find your dream one, guys, guess what the next step is to put in an offer, guys. Make an offer. Market's really hot, so these offers have to be really competitive and they have to be really smart about them, but that's what we're doing. That's how we're winning them, guys. So the next thing we do is once we have an offer in and the offer's been accepted, we order a home inspection. We don't want to buy something that's not going to be good, guys. So we have something called an option period, which are a couple of days before we're tied into the contract, and that gives us enough days for us to run in a home inspection and make sure that we're doing the right purchases. Sometimes home inspections can kill a deal, or sometimes we just got to negotiate some repairs and improvements on the property before the deal can go forward, guys. So don't let that stop you, the home inspection, guys. Next, your lender will order a home appraisal. He's going to find out how much the home is actually worth. Most banks are not going to lend you money if your home is not worth it, guys. So make sure you guys are asking for it. Make sure your bank's going to do it no matter what. So make sure you're aware of that. Once the appraisal's in and everything's been good, guys, now we go into the closing. Basically, here you go, you sign the papers. When you buy a new car, kind of the same deal. You go and you sign papers and you get the title, right? Well, you sign the title to your car and the title company holds it until you pay it, right? Or the bank holds it. But that's kind of it. You go and you get your house, you get your keys, and from that, hey, you're a homeowner. And the final step, number 13, is move into your house. Get your new house, guys. Get in there, move in, be happy, start creating memories, start creating families, legacies. and enjoy it, guys. That is the simple 13-step process whenever you're trying to buy a home, guys. I hope that makes sense. If that doesn't, reach out to me, Hector Hernandez, your local realtor with EXP. Thank you.